stream. How's this working?
Stream. Let's see.
Will that other video save automatically?
Bro, I don't know if it's going to save, but that's pretty weird if we just got a copyright strike because we were doing reaction to it. So I don't know. Weird. It says it's still, the other one is still up. But maybe it'll get taken down, you know?
Hopefully not.
That would suck if we get a copyright strike.
Stop.
But
so are we back live again right now?
We are back live, but here, let me see. Hey, does it say if anybody's in here? Not yet. We are back live. Hey, the thing that sucks is it got taken down right at the end, you know?
Right.
And we have a special guest that's going to be popping in. And it was going to be any minute.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Who's coming in?
Oh, let me see if I can still type in the chat. Hold on. New live stream up. Oh my gosh, so funny. We have a special guest, bro.
Someone's coming in now?
They were going to come in at the end of the live.
Oh, no way. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
It's a bummer that it all went down. Dang.
I hope, yeah, let me refresh this.
Well, either way, bro, how amazing was that?
That was incredible. That was like the best thing ever.
I'm giddy.
It's still up right now. I mean, it hasn't been taken down.
Yeah, the episode hasn't been taken offline.
Right.
It might get taken down, but then what I would like to do is get in touch with YouTube and be like, hey, we were doing live reaction to it and commentating, so why did it get taken down, you know?
Unless someone just, you know, like complained or something.
Oh my God, it's Eduardo or whatever.
Ernesto.
That guy I freaking booted.
Yeah, but I don't know. Someone asked if we're going to fast forward to where we left off and try again.
We're not going to try again because I don't want to. If we get a copyright strike, and then the next thing we do is just pull it right back up, and do the same thing again, it means we would get in trouble. But hey, here's the thing. Dude, thank God it only went down at like...
Yeah, I know.
There was 3 minutes left.
That's it? Oh, nice.
3 minutes left.
Oh, perfect.
So perfect timing, even in all that. Dude, that was so freaking incredible, man. I want to go back. I don't even have the time, though. I want to go back. I'm sure it'll happen. The internet's incredible. Go back and post side-by-sides of Joe Rogan from years ago to Joe Rogan now. Bro, do you realize like how impactful that would be? Yeah,
man. Yeah, I see it. I totally see it. And he's asking questions. And one of the people who commented said like that that he's asking questions for himself, not for his audience. Like he could just tell, you know. That was good.
He's always wanted to have these answered.
Mm-hmm. You know and what you said, Wes is most likely going to come back. I think he will too. I mean, I think that he might even have Wes back on with someone else also. Go back and forth into
If he brings him on to like debate, like he just said, dude, have you ever debated somebody? That'd be a really good conversation.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? That would be incredible. And Dennis, you know what's the most incredible to me? This all came up as a result of Billy Carson's BS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Billy Carson has made Wesley Huff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the sense, yeah, for sure. I mean, in this sense, you know, he got him, you know, on the platform. He got him this platform because of his nonsense. And it's so great how God uses that. Like he uses someone else's like rage and anger and, you know, to bless someone, you know, his word and someone else and his children. And now to be on the biggest podcast in the world. I mean, when I saw what Wes posted, like, hey, we did something today, you know, I just got so happy, dude. I was like, this is, and towards the end of this video to watch them talk about Jesus and, you know, like, hey, well, what's your apprehensions towards this, Joe? You know, and the other thing I liked about this whole, hey, Anton, that's our special guest.
Hey,
what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man.
How you guys doing?
You're
Good,
doing
bro.
great. Thanks for hanging.
We just watched the 3 hour and 15-minute video with Rogan and Huff. 2 minutes before it was supposed to end, we got a copyright violation.
No way.
Yeah, and it went down. This is a new stream.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well,
Yeah.
how'd you guys enjoy the episode?
Oh man, incredible.
Incredible. Everybody in the comments, people were like, I'm on the verge of tears. I can't believe this is happening. Dude, what you guys have done, and you didn't even mean to, okay? But what you guys have done and what you're a part of is going to be monumentous in the Christian community, bro.
Yeah, man, it's really, really exciting. I have about 20 minutes left, but around the 2 hour and 30-minute mark, when they started talking about like the humility of Jesus and pretty much how like the Romans knew how to crucify people, like I just got tears in my eyes because we serve such a humble, incredible God, man. It just, the fact that Joe Rogan was hearing that was just so, I felt like it was historic. I was like, yo, this is huge right now. This is huge.
It could be a turning point, you know, for him. And I loved how, I was just saying right before you popped on, I was just going to say that how the whole interview was like 3 hours, right? How the majority of it was so much like history, detailed based. It was so much like facts. And that's what Joe needs, right? He needs the facts. He needs to, and he's a smart guy, and he really, he's asking great questions, and he's getting great answers. And then it leads into, hey, well, what are your apprehensions towards Jesus? You know, and that's why the last like 10, 15 minutes is incredible. It's probably my favorite part of the whole thing.
A part I haven't listened to yet.
I'm
excited.
Yeah, he hasn't heard that part yet.
Wes is such a pro. Every time Rogan brings up, every time he brings something up about like, oh, aliens, they're all pyramids, somehow Wes always ends up bringing it back to like Bible, Jesus, history, facts, you know? And you haven't gotten there yet, but Wes straight up asks him, what's your hesitation with Jesus?
Wow, let's go.
Yeah, with the resurrection of Jesus too. Like, yeah. They talk about the resurrection. It's so good. Man. Any news on your end, Anton? Like any updates from your end? Anything you're hearing? How Wes is doing? How Mark's doing?
There's so many things I can't talk about, unfortunately.
Yeah, you don't have
confidentiality between Joe and Wesley and Billy, and so much stuff is happening behind the scenes. I'll give a little hint. Wesley is not in Canada right now. He's doing another massive show today.
Wow.
The other biggest in the world, which is great.
Wow.
Yeah, things are really good. Wesley and Mark are actually with each other right now, which is really cool. They finally got to meet in person. Yeah, you know, things are good. Wesley's just super busy. We have a debate on my YouTube happening this month with another up-and-coming new ager. I'm going to be the moderator.
Oh, cool.
So there's a lot of fun stuff happening. It's just glory to God, man. It's moving like a freight train.
Maybe we'll do a live response on that one, or a live reaction on that one. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really good.
We're gonna get another copyright strike, bro.
Anton, how are you doing, man? How's your heart? How are you doing?
Man, ups and downs. I won't lie. You know, there's been a lot. This is all just really shaken up my personal life because it confronted me to confess what I really believe instead of kind of tiptoeing around it for the last year or so. And a lot of people in the realm of the new age, like big spiritual leaders, man, they've gone like so far out of their way to tell me how my faith is incorrect and that, you know, Jesus was really not like some of the stuff people have gone out of their way to tell me about why my belief in Jesus is wrong is fascinating to me, because if I would have came out as like a Buddhist or a Taoist or a Muslim, people would have never felt the obligation to tell me why I'm wrong. But I find it interesting, as soon as you mention Jesus, there's this weird spirit that arises, and I think we know what that is, but it's been fascinating. So, you know, I'm kind of like a Jesus freak now to these people. I kind of fell off the train, and yeah, I'm grateful because it shows me, not to say I can't be friends with people who don't believe Jesus is God, but it just shows me who I don't really want to associate with anymore in that capacity. And it's kind of nice because it's kind of just like a sword that sifts away certain energies that I just don't want in my life anymore, if I'm being frank. Not that I can't love these people, not that they're not good people. I think to yoke myself to them like I used to is just not where I am anymore. And it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
But it's been weird.
Lots of wisdom in what you're saying, Anton. Lots of wisdom. Christianity becomes very polarizing in this, especially now as we get, closer in these end times. It's just getting worse and worse. But your reward is in heaven, Anton. And you don't want the rewards of this earth. You want the rewards of heaven, man. And being persecuted for His name is this is modern day persecution in a sense, right? And just like us, we just got copyright straight. I just hope they don't take the whole video down. That would suck. But
yeah, that's wild. That sucks. Yeah, it's funny. I think when I think there's like a lot of sectors of Christianity, and one of them is the prosperity gospel, right? Like, oh, Jesus is going to give you a better life. It's going to be all sunshine and rainbow. He wants you to have abundance, baby. Like, that is so false to what the message of the gospel is. It's like, no, actually, you're going to be crucified, maybe not literally, but you're going to be attacked by the world. You're going to be hated by the world because of a belief in Jesus. And it's going to be the hardest walk of your life because you have to pick up your cross every day and like travel up the hill. It's like the most impossible journey anyone can ever go under. And that's why it's so beautiful. And that's really the messages of Christ. This whole thing has forced me to go so much deeper into the Bible, take my study way more seriously, and just level up my understanding of the gospel. And I'm like, yeah, like I see why people don't want to follow Jesus. Like, you got to be a virgin before you're married, and the standards are so high, you'll never meet them. And that's the beauty of our God, right?
That's right.
It's so powerful. So powerful.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Jesus is crucified. All of the apostles except for one are murdered. You know what I mean? If you think that health and prosperity and an easy life is what Christianity will bring, I don't think you've read the Bible. Like,
no, literally.
If anything, all of the people around you are going to like leave you, abandon you, talk crap on you, try to shut you down, because they're not on our side. They're literally spiritually on a different side.
Yeah, it's so.
Oh, hold on. He froze up a little bit. It cut out for a little bit, Anton. You were saying so.
Yeah, my most recent video, I was kind of talking about how the religion of the Antichrist is pride, right? Like, that is the religion of the Antichrist, because God is close to the humble and Satan is close to the prideful. And that is also the center of the New Age. It's all about your personal hedonistic pleasure, what you can get out of this life, how it's all about you, how it's all about how you feel. And it's like I'm connecting all these dots, and I'm like, yeah, the religion of the New Age is the religion of Satan. Like, it just is what it is. You can slice it any way you want, but it just is what it is. I spent 13 years in that world, and it's the center of it is selfishness. That's what it is. So it's fascinating to like see it all connect, and I'm like, oh yeah, like being a Christian is not convenient. It's insanely inconvenient, because for the first time in your life, you have to put other things before your own pleasure. I mean, what 21-year-old wants to hear that? Sure. No 21-year-old. Sure. Like no person wants to hear that. But yeah, I think it's so symbolic to me that the Joe Rogan interview dropped on the first week of 2025.
New year, new you, baby. But dude, the other thing is, in that interview, you could genuinely tell that like Rogan is asking questions that he wants answered for himself. It's not just like an entertainment thing for the audience. Like, he's genuinely interested in figuring this stuff out. bro, and what a better freaking teacher than Wes.
Wes Huff slaying out here. I love it. Yeah, it's fascinating, man. Like there really couldn't have been a better person, because he's not overly like, he's like an academic, right? So he doesn't need to convince you that, like, he doesn't need to sell you Jesus. He can show you evidence on the historical Jesus, and like you guys were saying, that's the most ideal person for a Rogan and for a lot of people, you know? I was one of those guys. It was like, do I really think like Jesus was a real character? Like, is that, like, you know, there's so much evidence of the opposite, and it's really propaganda, but
exactly,
the arguments are convincing when you say them with confidence, like someone like Billy Carson, you know?
Exactly. Dude, I hope they do, and I have a feeling they're going to do future episodes together too. You know,
I think so too.
Rogan was way too into it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I hope somebody, maybe you can, because you got your team over there. Hey, comparison videos side by side of Rogan making claims years ago against Christianity and the Bible, and now side by side video of Rogan's discussion with Anton, or with Wes, and the claims he was making, the intrigue into Christianity. That would be an amazing video to watch.
Oh, man, there's so much, right? Because I mean, I've seen lots of clips of him. He really used to dog it, and over the years, it seems like he's gradually getting closer.
And in this video, he's talking crap on atheists, on the Big Bang, on how silly it is, and he's like digging deep, and the gospel is being proclaimed on his show. Incredible.
It doesn't surprise me.
You can't write this stuff.
No, and I mean, Joe is no fool. Like, he's smart enough and rich enough to be around the most intelligent people quite literally on the planet. So, you know, he's been rubbing elbows with Peterson and, you know, all these other Christians who don't approach the gospel from a very like old school lens. It's kind of like it's modernized to the point where it's like, yeah, this isn't just some fairy tale. Like, there's actually something very deep here that even confessing Christians, I don't even think we fully know what it means. Like, it's so profoundly deep, our mind can't comprehend the story of Christ. It's fascinating. So yeah, Joe Rogan's he's a smart guy. He's no fool. You don't get to the podcast in the world being an idiot.
Yeah, we're all praying for him. Even in the chat, everybody was like, "Oh, he's on the cusp. Like, we got to pray for him. We got to pray for him." You know what I mean? So, could you imagine being a part of that person coming to faith? You know what I mean? That'd be crazy, bro. That'd be crazy.
Man, it's possible. I've been praying for him for a long time, man. I can see it happening, man. I can totally see it happening. And I mean, look how many other people, you know, with that came to Jesus recently, and there's more and more. I mean, they're in drones. It's incredible, man. And that's why we got to stand up and stand firm and stand strong in our faith, and dig deeper too, like you're doing, Anton, getting deeper into our knowledge of the Bible and the Gospels and the truth, so that we could talk to people about this stuff. And
to the listeners, keep Anton, Mark, Wes, Billy, and Joe in your guys' prayers, because there's obviously a lot going on spiritually. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So keep them all in your prayers. Hey, Anton, I know you're at jiu-jitsu, bro. I know you got to go. So
yeah, I got to run. Okay. I haven't trained in a minute, so not that long.
Thanks for hopping on, man. It's good to get this.
Great.
Yeah. When's your podcast coming? When's that debate going?
The debate is on the 20th, but it probably won't be out till the 23rd, 24th.
Okay, cool. We'll keep an eye out for that, man. That's gonna be
really
sick.
Good.
Looking forward to it. And come back whenever we can get you back on. When you got some time, let's chat some more. All right.
Yeah,
bro, he doesn't have time for us. We're peanuts. He's got debates.
Hey, I know. But
come on, man. All right, guys.
Enjoy jiu-jitsu, brother.
God bless.
Good one.
You too.
Bye.
Dude,
that was cool.
That.
Yeah, awesome. Good job, man.
Guys, we know people.
We know people.
We're going to be on Joe Rogan soon. I'm just kidding.
I won't be.
I probably, if I was on there, I'd probably just talk to him about aliens and pyramids. I am not a professional. I would not be able to rein it back in and talk about the Bible and Jesus. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a good job either. I should have told them.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie, pull it up, Jamie.
Pull it up. Pull this up.
I just want to say that. I just want to say, hey, Jamie, can you pull it up?
Dude, well, hey,
dude,
I think hopefully they didn't take down the other one. Hopefully,
yeah, I keep refreshing it. It's still there.
It's still there. Hopefully I could stitch this on or something.
Oh, no, they took it down.
It's gone.
They took it down. Well, or unless, did you change the picture on it?
I did.
Oh, no, then it's still on. It's still on. Okay. It's still up. It's still up.
Anyway, guys,
thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you for sharing this monumentous day with us.
Big day for us.
I genuinely think we're going to look back at some point in time and be like, bro, do you remember that time we were in the chat with everybody and we were watching Rogan and Wes and that had this effect on them and you know?
Yeah. And our prayers too they're making an impact, man.
Absolutely.
We've been praying about this from day one.
How exciting, man. How exciting to be a part of this and be witnessing it. This is literally like we're watching, like we said this before, we're watching spiritual warfare unfolding. And we're watching it on YouTube.
I know. And we get to talk about it. So cool.
And we get to talk about it and hang with everybody in the
chat. We get a little corner of
fun,
this all.
Man.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for your support.
Yeah,
we need it.
And we need for everybody that super chatted, you guys are the best. We really appreciate you.
Well, just support just in any way, just sharing and commenting and telling others, and showing up, even if it's just to say hello, like all that stuff helps, man, so much. And so thank you guys. And we got another one coming up. Are we doing live tomorrow? No, we're not going live tomorrow, but we're doing a really cool episode.
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I need some feedback, maybe in the comments or in the chat. Hey, we've got, I don't know, man. If we say anything about the Jewish people that is not popular, in the Christian community. Tomorrow we have like a debate between.
It's not a debate. It's a discussion.
It's a discussion. Yeah. It's like Billy and Wes's. Okay.
Yeah.
About whether or not the Jewish people are still the chosen people of God. And man, we got lit up one time just about how like racist we are and stuff. And it's like, hey, bro, we're like trying to figure stuff out. Why you guys?
Yeah. We're just talking.
So worked up. So I don't know if we should go live or not, or if people are just going to like flag it and complain.
Yeah, we probably won't go live, but we'll have it. It'll be up tomorrow. We're doing it, and it'll be up in a few days.
If people were mature enough to just be able to like talk and ask questions, we would love for the participants to answer your people's questions. Right? Wouldn't that be an incredible conversation to have?
Yeah, the majority are. It's just a few that are just,
We'll see.
But it's all good. But we got a good one coming up, and we're super stoked for that one too. So thank you guys. Thanks for love you guys.
Thank you so much for everything. Ciao. What's up, bro? What happened in the comments?
Man. No, it's good. Everything was good.